First Alert Weather with meteorologist Noel Navarro.
Welcome back, Noel. Looks pretty nice out right now, but we are talking about rain chances.
Yeah, rain chances. Raining on this sunny parade to start the first full week of July, Ben. Yeah, you got to take advantage of it. Tonight, it's looking beautiful. Over the lower harbor of Marquette from our TV6 Skycam base at a landmark inn. 65 degrees. Look at that. You go yacht. It's just time for the yacht club. Anyone who wants to go boating and fishing for tonight across the UP, Great Lakes, Lake Superior, Lake Michigan. Here's your today's almanac data. This is from National Weather Service, Marquette. Sunset will be at 9:45 p.m. Eastern tonight. The Weather Forecast Office, below average for your high temperatures, but we did get some 80-degree highs over in Kenton and Peavy Falls today, well above precipitation for this year. No, we're at a deficit from National Weather Service's data for July, but that's okay because, how high are we above the average? 4.62 inches so far for rainfall. And water temperatures, if you wanted to go out to the lakes, look at that. That's where it's coldest, out in the middle of Lake Superior, 40 degrees still, leaning to more 50 degrees near the Lake Superior shoreline, 60, and then I'd say around almost 70 towards the Straits of Mackinac. You're tempted tomorrow to go boating. Yes, low wave action, light winds, but here's the thing, has been mentioned. Heavy rain chances coming for tomorrow, and we're going to keep an eye on Saturday as well in upper Michigan. Thunderstorms could produce also hail and wind in addition to that heavy rain. WPC Weather Prediction Center with an excessive rainfall outlook calling for the isolated flash flood risk for areas along western, northwestern upper Michigan, Isle Royal included, and the southern portions of upper Michigan around the Menominee River tomorrow through Wednesday morning. So a series of systems, just a couple, not looking at 3 or 5 of them, but we're looking at a couple of big hitters for tomorrow and another on Saturday in upper Michigan that's coming across the eastern Pacific. We got high pressure in place now, but it's going to make its way out for that system approaching from Minnesota at this time. Here's the timing on this first wave of rain and thunder coming to the western counties by the early morning hours of Tuesday, and then it's going to be going along US 2, M28, M38 especially too. The Bay, Keweenaw Bay getting some of that rain. 9 o'clock it gets to the central counties by the time we get to that eastern time frame of 9 o'clock. So it gets more slippery as we go through the course of the early afternoon hours over across eastern upper Michigan and the southern portions, but we get it to start breaking up by Tuesday night. We're going to get some high temperatures around overall in the 70s. It could keep in the 60s near Lake Superior, but this first round looks to dry out once we get to Wednesday afternoon in upper Michigan. Just spotty rain chances at best for the end of that first wave. Tuesday, Wednesday rainfall forecast could surpass an inch, even an inch and a half for some areas along the interior west. We're going to look at this risk for Saturday, Sunday's round 2 storms. This could spread across upper Michigan, and these are just the long range models. They kind of go a little low on the amounts there, but it could exceed an inch for some areas along that time once we get to Saturday through early Sunday. Here's your afternoon winds and humidity. So we're going to feel some of these winds pick up and the humidity pick up in your 7-day forecast as we first alert you to Saturday. I have the good news there so far, tapering in the evening, Ben, because Pioneer Days, we've got fireworks at dusk, and we're expecting the rain to start tapering then.
Yeah, no, Big Bay has their celebration as well, so yeah, gotta stay dry for that.
Yes.
All right, thank you, Noel. And when you see news happening